Atoms. Oh, atoms. Who doesn't like these little balls that we're made of? Personally, I love playing with my little ball. Hey, today I'm getting atoms. For those who don't know who I am, I'm Fearless, and I play Iron Man. Like, a lot of it. So, if you're interested in endgame Iron Man content, well, I got you covered. All you gotta do is just smash that subscribe button. Okay, so let's talk about the synthesizer. What the f is a synthesizer? Most people don't even know the item exists. Well, put it short, it's a necklace. A pretty decent one, in fact. With max upgrades, this bad boy can give up to 40 health, 40 defense, and 60 intelligence. Sounds great, right? Well, there's a slight problem. The necklace can't have any attributes, which means no mana pool, no breeze, no good. But for us Iron Man, it's pretty hard to get decent level attribute equipment because it's a tedious grind that is not really worth doing. So the synthesizer does have some slight application, not sure, but what most people ignore is the museum. And I personally love the museum. I've been working hard on filling up the museum items for months, and the synthesizer is one of those items that is there. So I'm getting it. Now that we know what it is, how do we grind the synthesizer exactly? Well, I'm glad you asked. I don't know if you guys ever noticed these little flying wisps flying around in the Mystic Marsh, but this is exactly what they're for. Let's check it out, shall we? Alrighty, at 500, right? If my calculations are correct. Hello, sir. I would like to get your atomizer. Right click and X, Y, or Z atom to harvest their orbs. Okay. Oh, so that was a little bit too many. But there we go, an atomizer. So we got the suck now. Now this Charmanizer. How exactly does it work? Charm them into only following you. I need to understand. We're gonna be learning today. How does all of this work? So let's see. We have a little, a bunch of X's here. So oh, there's X. Synthesizer V1. There we go. So that's how you make the synthesizer V1. Looks like we need spider boots for this. My spider boots in the museum. So we can get the X. How do you get the others? Why is an epic crafting material? You craft the synthesizer V2 as upgrade the synthesizer V2 and synthesizer V3. Ys can be obtained by right-clicking a Y with an atomizer in the Mystic Marsh. Y is a type of mod that can be found in Mystic Marsh and the Crimson Isle. Can be found floating around the air in the Mystic Marsh and the Crimson Isle. However, it rarely spawns naturally. To be spawned by a player, the player needs to charm 2 level 50 X's together using a Charmanizer and get them close enough to form it into a Y. Okay. So basically, we need a Charmanizer. And then you fuse 2 X's and make it into a Y. So we need the spore harvester so we can harvest 1000 spores. I need spider boots. Now, is there any point? Do these regenerate health? Like, could I somehow heal these spores or atoms? Could I somehow heal them? Because every time you harvest it, it takes half of their HP, right? So now it has only 50 HP. So if I fuse a bunch of, let's say, Z, I can harvest it once. And if they regen HP, I can then harvest them again without having to fuse new ones. But, does anything heal these things? What if I give you a little spore? Nope. I don't think these are... I'm gonna leave this here for a little while. So what do we want to do first? We want to make the synthesizer V1, right? So we just... Ooh, a Z. Okay. A Z spawned straight up. I don't know why. Bro, is it even worth charmizing all these then? If they're just gonna form or they're just gonna spawn as Ys themselves. Oh, is this a Z? Let's go. Sheesh. Pretty fun actually. After mindlessly hopping around and collecting all of these atoms for a couple minutes, I think I finally figured out what the most efficient method was. So this is what Past Me had to say about it. Oh wait, I can take one suck out of a Y and then charm it with another Y that has been sucked already and combine two already sucked Ys into a Z. Doesn't that make it way more efficient? But like, I can suck it and then I can charm it. And then there's the Y. I suck it once. And then I charm it, fuse it into a Z, and then I can suck it. Okay. High skill endgame gameplay here. Yeah, that's fine. Once we're done with this, then the last thing we're gonna have to do is max out everything related to mycelium, and we can switch factions and never ever worry about anything. More mycelium? Oh, a lot more. Like, a lot more. I haven't even done half of what I need to do. Alright, so we got all the Z's. Now we just need to do the Y's. Alrighty, last Y. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Oh man. Oh, that was a lot of atomizing. Well, we got it. 8 stacks of Y's and Z's. So now we can go ahead and do this. So this is upgraded. Does it lose the upgrade once you upgrade the synthesizer? Yes, it just loses it. Okay, so there's no point upgrading it. But there we go, the synthesizer V3. Took us like 4 hours. Not bad. 37 million coins? Not bad. Now that I've crafted the necklace, we need to upgrade it. Because just crafting the necklace, it doesn't do anything by itself. You need to put more atoms in it to get that extra stat buff. I also forgot to mention that these atoms are not only used for the necklace, I'm also going to be grinding out a little extra atoms for the shimmering armor set. Not because I need it, it's because it's another slot in the museum, so I need it. So now how do we upgrade it? Right? You take the synthesizer and you can put... Okay, so it does work like I expected it to work. X's give health, Y's give defense, and the Z's give intelligence. Not bad. So what? We only need like another 80 Z's and we'll be done forever? Because we need 20 for the armor too. Damn. We also need 250. Okay, so these X's are extras. Boots. So we need... Yeah, that's the helmet. Those are the boots. And that's it. We literally don't need any more X after that. Guess you can keep it here for whatever reasons. Alrighty. Not the bad. Not bad. Alright, let's max this thing out. Oh! This is the one. See. Look at this. So, my 40 Ys. Boom. 40 defense. And then 60 Zs. There it is. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. 40 health, 40 defense, 60 intelligence. Look at that. Maxed out synthesizer. That's kind of correct. So for now, we're going to put it in the museum. And when we actually need it, we're going to upgrade it. But for now, synthesizer V3, I love you. You're looking pretty juicy, okay? I'll see you next time, though. So all we need is just Colville Belt, Scourge Cloak, which both are the items from the Magma boss, and the Black Belt, and we're done with rarities. So, let me see here. I need... Okay, so I need 120 Ys, so pretty much 2 stacks. And then another 20 Zs, and we'll be done. Let's do it. The last thing that we need from these atoms. Wait, are we done? 64 and 58? We are done, huh? Look at this, chat. All we need is now just the cubes, and we're done. So this is gonna be the chest plate. And then this is gonna be the ants. There we go. Now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cubes for the shimmering armor set. Oh man. Well, not a bad grind to get out of the way today, chat. Not a bad grind. I'll see you tomorrow, chat. That's why I need a lot of mycelium. Like, to be exact, I need 13 cubes for the armor, and then another 56 cubes for the tier 12 mycelium minion. Nice, by the way. So that's gonna be a really long grind, and that is probably what we're gonna be doing in the next video. Well, I might be mistaken because I've been grinding trophy fishing for the past couple weeks, and I still don't have a soulfish. But we'll see. You never know, right? And enjoy the Skycrypt reviews later. Hey, Skycrypt review time. I really can't thank you guys enough for all the support on the recent couple videos. I'm really enjoying the comments and reading through your guys' achievements, and also people who are just leaving nice messages. Really appreciate it, guys. Much love. And also, I did want to ask you guys a question. I noticed a lot of people, at least like 90% safely, your proudest achievement is something that is an RNG thing. And I wanted to ask you guys' opinion. What do you think an achievement is to you? Do you think it's something that you've worked countless hours on and put so much effort and so much mental struggle through it to get to the point where you are right now? Or is it something where you got into Crystal Hollows, killed 2 worms, got a legendary skate, and then bragged to your friends about it? Is that really your proudest achievement? Because I personally value achievements that took me enormous amounts of hours, like my mining experience, like, you know, the amount of time I spent grinding ghosts for money back in the day on Iron Man when it was relevant. Those things is what I value the most, right? So sadly, when random comment picker was picking people, I did skip every single of your guys' achievement that is just purely an RNG flex. I apologize. That's simply how I see it, right? Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think is the most important aspect of Skyblock when it comes to you? What motivates you to play? And before you say net worth and money, I would like to give my input, and that net worth, in my opinion, is the most irrelevant stat in the game. I never look at it. I really don't care like how much net worth I have on my profile. I think I personally value overall completion and like skills, like slayers, like dungeons, like museum and minions and your talismans and different item collections and pets. And pet experience is pretty cool as well. That's what I value. But let me know in the comments below if you want to be picked for our Skycrypt reviews on the next video. What do you appreciate the most about Skyblock? What category when it comes to what brings you the most joy in the game, right? Let's do that. And now, Skycrypt reviews. Hypixel and Dancing on Ice. Pretty decent name right there. I like it. Alright, Hypixel, Ironman player. Mostly what I see here is that you need to do foraging. I would like you to continue mining because your mining setup's pretty juiced. Get all those talismans from dark auctions. And then set your profile up a little bit better with just the gear, right? Recomp the gear, get better reforges, like you're running fierce on your helmet. Get better ultimate enchants, get fumings, get tier 6 enchantments, and most importantly, start recomping your gear. It needs those recomps. When it comes to talisman, pretty decent. I hate to see Ironman players who don't do bingo, unfortunately. I think it's a very important aspect. I feel like bingo in a year is gonna be irrelevant. No one's gonna be playing it. It's gonna be a way harder time getting all this bingo stuff out of the way than doing it right now. So people who skip it kind of trigger me a little bit. You're not really thinking about the future. I get it. Bingo's terrible, but I do not enjoy bingo. It's just sadly something never gonna have to grind, like a lot of other things on Ironman that I really don't want to grind, but I have to. Talking about that class average 50, which one guy keeps spamming my comments, asking me when am I gonna do that. Soon, okay? It's coming. With the Dungeon RNG reworks, I will do it, okay? I promise. It will happen in the future, in a couple business days. Minions could definitely use some work. Oh boy. Tier 1 minions just should not be a thing. So make money, do foraging, go dungeons, and do some minions. And you're kind of looking decent. Next, Dancing on Ice. Let's see. Another Ironman player. Actually, I'm not cherry picking Ironman, guys, I swear. Just randomly picked comments. Looking at the skills, very balanced skills. Nothing that is out of the ordinary. You're doing dragons, which is a really good thing. I feel like a lot of people miss the dragon part, and because they just hate grinding zealots. You didn't, so I'm proud. Decent gear. This really needs, those hot potato bugs. So a potato farm could be a tremendous upgrade here. Looking at the talisman, you got most of the talismans you can get. I feel like you can get a bad person talisman. Maybe you haven't gotten lucky in the spooky to get that. Overall, pretty good. You got all the collection talismans. I feel like you're doing a good job there. Great pets. Lots of legendaries. Gotta definitely work on the Heart in the Mountain 7. Also, not doing Crystal Hollow commissions, are you? You don't have too much powder. I feel like you're probably just mining in the Dwarven mines. I think you should really work on... Okay, let me give you a quick progression. A very, overall base progression of mining on Ironman. I feel like you should go for the Ruby drill first. Then you upgrade it to a Gemstone drill. And with that, you can get yourself Yogg armor and start mining Topaz. Then you have your Pristine enchant. You have Topaz on your armor. Then you have Yogg armor with a Gemstone drill that can mine all of the Crystal Hollow commission gems. So that's when you start doing your OTM 7 grind, and then you start powder mining with a sludge pickaxe, I'm guessing, because that's probably the best deal. And the jungle, get your powder up, get all of those skills upgraded, and then you go ahead and grind out a gauntlet, because a Yogg and a Gemstone drill, you'll get a gauntlet in just a couple hours of grinding, and then you work on your Divan armor set, and then upgrade gems, and then, yada yada, 655 afterwards. Next, Catacombs, pretty low, but pretty new, so it doesn't matter. Great minions, wow. For how much you played, the minions are fantastic. 26 slots, you have more minions than most mid late game players that I review. So great job there. Could work on the jungle a little bit. Yeah, you're doing great with minions. You're definitely taking your effort. Maybe a little bit too much, actually. That's great. That's great. proud. Slayers are good, actually, like really good slayers. So you're doing the right things, I will say. Very balanced skills, good gear upgrades, good talisman, good pets, good. I think it's more of a. I think the biggest mistake is the way you took mining progression. Overall, very good. When a profile is really good, it's hard for me to like spot out mistakes. So I think I could give you a little bit of a rundown what you should focus on next, maybe. And that would definitely be fishing. Make sure you don't miss those events. Make sure you get the talismans from fishing. I see you missing a lot of them. And then the most important part is a soul whip and a phantom rod. A phantom rod is godlike in dungeons. Trust me, it will carry you through lower floors, especially for the mini bosses. The biggest problem when you're starting out dungeons is the mini bosses are just so hard to 1v1, and phantom rod is just god mode, and that will pull you through clearing. And then with the team, you guys can just teamwork your ways through the bosses, and that, usually how it goes out. And phantom rod's amazing. So make sure you do your fishing, make sure you do your spooky fishing, and maybe do a little bit more foraging for that jungle minion. And make sure you build that potato farm, because potato books are amazing. And overall, a great profile. This will be the end of the video. I feel awkward ending these. I like doing the profile reviews. So have a good rest of your day. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you made it this far, comment your favorite pet. And if you want to be reviewed for the next video, make sure to point out what brings you the most joy in playing the game. I'll see you guys there.